Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this from. This is my AC Milan versus Liverpool match preview. Of course, I've already done my score prediction for this game. I did go for 2-1 win to Liverpool. Obviously, my match day one predictions for the Champions League, which I did the video a couple of weeks ago. But we do two historic European clubs, of course. You have European heritage with this competition, both teams. Of course, both teams met in that famous Istanbul final in 2005 where AC Milan were 3-0 up at half time, and Liverpool did the impossible against an unbelievable AC Milan team back then. Obviously, it's not the same AC Milan it is now. They've had a few bumps in the road over the past few seasons, AC Milan, but AC Milan are now starting to slowly get back to that team that they once were. But they're still obviously a bit way off AC Milan, who are now in charge of Paolo Fonseca. Paolo Fonseca is now in charge of AC Milan, the former Shakhtar of the Nets tour supports. Of course, we're turning into this game on a back of our first defeat. A 1-0 defeat at home to Nottingham Forest. Which was just one of them games, couldn't break them down, could we? And they did a bit of a smash and grab and hit us in the counter and scored a brilliant goal, to be fair. But yes, how we look at how AC Milan have started the season. They've started the season with a 2-2 draw against Toronto, a 2-1 defeat away at Parma, a 2-2 draw away at Lazio, but they did pick up their first win of the season. This obviously yesterday with a 4-0 win over Venezia. Receives AC Milan in 8th, which is still early in their season, to be fair. Still early in their season. In terms of how they lined up, you do see a recognisable few former Premier League players in there. Tammy Abraham up front. You've got on the start sheet. Of course, Christian Pulisic, he always seems to cause him off problems, doesn't he? As much as he didn't do well for him at Chelsea, he still caused him off problems, didn't he? So we need to look out for him. Rafael Leao, a hit and miss window. Some people rate him, some people don't rate him. Loftus-Cheek in midfield. Fofana in the middle of that midfield, very good, talented midfielder. Reinders, who's been playing for the Netherlands, also on that midfield. Of course, Theo Hernandez at left back. We've got the two centre backs. I don't really recognise the two centre backs, so I feel they didn't beat that at. Especially with AC Milan, they have been conceding goals, to be fair, this season. We've got Emerson at right back, quite interesting. Is that that's Emerson Royale. That is Emerson Royale, the Spurs one. I thought it was the West Ham one and former Chelsea one there. And we got Milan in goal, who's a decent goalkeeper, to be fair, Milan, but I still don't rate him, to be fair. But very decent goalkeeper, to be fair. In terms of their bench, then, they've got a few players on the bench. They've got Tomori. I do rate Tomori, very good centre back. I've always felt he should be in the England squad for me. You can see the Jukanovic on the bench as well. The Arturo Wednesday, the window, he's going to be threatening if he does start. He's a threatening window with his pace. And Noah Okafor, I do rate Noah Okafor. I think he's a talented young forward. And the of course, got Morata, who has came back to haunt Liverpool in the past, of course, with Atletico Madrid. Morata's quite a weird one. When he's playing for Spain, he's fucking good. He is good for Spain. But when he's playing good football, when he's playing good football, he's so different, isn't he? He is so different. But in terms of the lineup, I would pick for the AC Milan game. I am doing this preview quite quickly because I want to catch the start of I want to obviously watch step 1, 4, and 3. I'm a door for. I think there'll be a few chances. Of course, there will be chances. from the Nottingham Forest game, as we are now starting to play a lot of games now. So this will be the first time, see how Arne Slot tests his team. I think Alisson will start in goal. I think it'll be the same back four, Arnold and Robertson, with Konate and Van Dijk. I think it'll be the same double pivot in Cronenberg and McAllister. And then the front four will see changes apart from Mo Salah. Mo Salah wants to play every game. Otherwise he'll throw a tantrum. So I think Salah will play in the white wing. And I think Cody Gakpo will play on his natural left wing role. I do expect Nunes to play as well. I think we'll see Gakpo, Nunes, Chiesa quite a few times, especially in the Champions League and the Carabao Cup, the cup games, cup competitions as well. Talking of Chiesa, I think Chiesa will make his debut for Liverpool, and I think Chiesa will actually play in that number 10 role because Javier is injured, and I think Szoboszlai serves to be dropped after the performance, the stint he put in against Nottingham Forest. So, and Chiesa, he's played in the Serie A, he's played against AC Milan before. He's an Italian player as well. He knows what it takes to play against these Italian teams. So I think Chiesa will play in that number 10 role, and I think Darwin Nunes will play up front. Mo Salah, again, Mo Salah wants to end though. The same with Mo Salah. He knows how to play against these Italian teams. He's played with Fiorentina and Roma in the Serie A days as well. And Alisson, of course, we've got Alisson, who's played for Roma in the Serie A as well. So that is my lineup. In terms of my prediction, obviously I said it earlier, I did it in my match day one predictions. I have done for a 2-1 win to Liverpool. I done for a 2-1 win to Liverpool. It'll be a tough game. It will be a tough game. AC Milan will give us a good game. I think AC Milan should play into our hands as well. AC Milan do concede goals as well. They are quite poor defensively. But they are a threat. They are a threat attacking wise as well. But I have done for a 2-1 win to Liverpool because I feel Liverpool are still better defensively than AC Milan. But I do think Milan will get a goal. So I'm going to go for AC Milan 1, Liverpool 2. So that is it for my match preview between AC Milan and Liverpool. Feel free to leave your predictions down below in the comments. Take care, stay safe, and see you later. And hopefully the Reds can bounce back after that non-Forest